Do you want to know what lies beneath the surface?
Hey guys, today we are in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Directly behind us is Michael's. We're here to check out the Lemax Spooky Town Village for the 2026 season.
And if you've been with our channel for a while, you've probably seen our display of our Spooky Town Carnival Ride Village that we set up every year. So John and I are pretty excited to go inside and see what they have in store this year.
One thing about Michael's, they have exclusive items that Lemax makes just for them. So this is the only place you're going to get them. So we'll show you everything they have in here today. So are you ready, Bobby?
I'm ready.
Let's rock and roll.
Let's rock and roll.
Looks like they have everything set up and plugged in. Let's just get started right up front with a couple Michael's exclusives. Let's start off with this one first. A chilling fog surrounds the misty gray mausoleum as ghostly activity stirs within.
And the sights and sounds create an eerie atmosphere that draws you in.
This is really cool, guys. Let's just go over every little detail of this.
I like all the stonework on this display.
Good effect with the ghosts flying around at the top of the mausoleum. Got flashing lights, water. The Reaper is appearing and disappearing in the front mausoleum entrance. And some zombies coming up out of the ground on both sides. There's one back here. And that is one of my favorite ones that I have seen for a while. You can also get an accessory to go along with this one. This might end up being my favorite one that I see today, even though it's the first one that we have looked at. Very impressed with this. Now it's $220, but make sure to look for coupons online to save you money on all these items. The next item is the Skull Castle for $45, and it lights up on the inside. Kind of reminds me of He-Man and the Castle Gray's skull. And a few more accessories. Have some tombstones and a walkway, and we'll show you all those here in just a little bit. Step inside the Michael's exclusive Madame Estelle's seance services, where flickering candlelight and mysterious energy fill the room. Gathered around the table, guests attempt to connect with the spirit world as eerie sounds and glowing effects bring the scene to life. Let's just go over this one. You have a Ouija board up top. Calling spirits. For over 33 years, you got the eyeball moving back and forth. Look at the picture. Go this way. She turns into a skeleton. You got a seance going on down here. There's a black cat. One thing about Lemax is that they decorate the whole building, not just the front. Here's the side angle of this one and the back. Another Michael's exclusive, and I'm impressed with the first two that we have seen so far. Look how that flickers. Watch the window. There's just a lot of stuff going on in here. I don't know which one of the first two I like the best. Time Warp Clockworks for $180. Follow the sound of tick-tock to arrive at the Clockworks factory.
You're just in time. Stare up to the looming clock faces with their spinning hands to find out it's almost midnight.
This has a lot of movement. You have the clock up top moving like crazy on the right. The skull going back and forth. Items on the sides are moving. The Grim Reaper. Time waits for no one. Buy some time shop. A couple employees. And the delivery room has some bats in it. The first of a couple facades. The Shops of Horrid Hamlet for $140, a Michael's exclusive.
Where a row of crooked storefronts hints at strange and spooky businesses within.
A lot of different businesses in here. You have Books and Potions, Dead Poets Pub, some candy store, room for rent. Back in here you have Creepin', gardens with all these Venus flytraps coming out, and it glows. One thing about the facades, they can be mounted on the wall and take batteries. Michael's exclusive, Macabre Mansion for $140.
Invites curious visitors into the world of eerie elegance and hidden secrets.
I like what this one looks like too. It has all kind of ghosts in the front that appear and then disappear. And that's a scary looking guy at the front door.
I like the purple lighting.
You see the ghost back in there. There's more in the front windows, on the sides. Man, I tell you what, this might be the best lineup that Lemax has done in a long time. Just how those appear. You have the skull with the bat wings, gargoyles. There's a lot of detail going on. And a closer look at the creature at the front door. Business is always open at Michael's exclusive, the Coffin Parlor, where eerie craftsmanship meets dark humor. With its unique theme and glowing interior, it adds personality, storytelling, and a slightly mischievous edge to your Halloween village streets. For $90. Close look at the vampire inside the coffin. Some animation. Vampire tanning salon. With the vampires getting their suntan. The countess out front. full moon special, vampire friendly tapping technology. Spiderweb Manor. This reminds me of the story of an old lady who lived in a shoe, except this is a witch.
There was an old lady who lived in a shoe. She had so many cobwebs she didn't know what to do.
She has a lot of spiders and pumpkins around her house and several brooms. Pretty good accessory if you like witches, and you could even put this beside it. The broom charging station for $60. You have a witch and she's charging her broom from pumpkins. Midnight Magic, lightning fast, broom charging station, 100% pumpkin powered. Another accessory that you could even add. So those three go pretty good together.
I like this one. Halloween at the Welsons for $75. This just reminds me of a house in your neighborhood that's decorated for Halloween. With a skeleton, the banners, some cobwebs. You have a sign that says fresh apple cider, some pumpkins and flowers, some hay, a ghost. I like how the lights are coming through the windows. This is probably my favorite one. It's just basic. And then you have the tree that goes so well with it for $14.
And we put several of those trees in our villages.
And I loved the fall colors. That's probably why I like this one so well.
And you can just see all the detail on this. Even by the front door has the Wilson's name on it. Really nice trick-or-treat house. Full moon bar for $35. Open from dusk till dawn. You got a couple werewolves out front. The drinks are Bronco beer, wolf whiskey, blue jeans, and gin. And right next to it is a chained spooky tree for $30. See the eyes in the tree going on and off, and you have a good purple effect on the inside.
I like how they have the pumpkin accessories going around each piece. You can get a set of 5 for $7.
Here's a closer look at the full moon bar. There's your werewolf, so there's a bartender. And there's the tree. Michaels did a great job of displaying these items, and they have them glued down so they will not move. And this would go very well with the full moon bar. The Silver Slug Saloon for $70. A werewolf coming out of the top. Couple pumpkins. And a couple werewolves and bartender here in the back. Having a couple brews. And a reward sign for $10,000, dead or alive. All three of those pieces go well together. Wolfhead beer and some whiskey. We got this piece last year, Nightmares Video closing down sale for $115. Did a full video on this one. This reminds me of an old Blockbuster. You have the zombie inside looking at videos.
Faded posters on the wall.
Yeah. And there's your horror movies. Open 24 hours. Get the Grim Reaper. Videotape. This gigantic pumpkin creature coming out of the top. The hands and the gigantic spider. And there's a scary clown up front. That's a good one. And on this end of the building, you have some TVs that have been thrown out for the trash. Prices slashed. VHS $1, DVDs $2. That's probably about all you could get for a VHS today. But my favorite thing about this one is the pumpkin monster coming out of the top with that spider on his hand. Another facade for $140. The gates of Crypt City are open, but don't expect a warm welcome. There are several zombies on this one coming out from all these crypts. This will look good right next to a cemetery, or you could mount this one on your wall also.
Plenty of lighting.
Yeah, that purple lighting is awesome on this. I mean, there's no movement, but it still looks very good. There's a closer look. There's a Grim Reaper. There's all the creatures coming out of the crypts. Got a stairwell going up through. There's a lot of detail. New arrivals. Welcome to Crypt City. And just too many good ones this year, Bobby.
I know. They did a good job with this display.
Man, look at that. One thing I like about these Lemax pieces is all the detail. I mean, even the tombstones have writing on them. Creepy caboose for $45. It's the Rest in Peace Railroad Caboose. The B-O-O. Just caught that. End of the line. It's almost like their house that they're living in because it's not hooked onto a train anymore. St. Jazz Festival, $40.
The one and only Spooky Town Jazz Festival is back this year with more groovy tunes, spine-chilling games, and ghastly surprises for all ages.
The band's name is the Cool Corpses. The undead know how to party at the Michael's exclusive DK's Roller Rink Rave, where music, lights, and Halloween energy take over the floor. $210. That looks like something straight from the 80s. You have several different monsters going around there. You have Frankenstein, the Mummy, the Bride of Frankenstein. Got a witch. That is neat. You could put that in, even into a carnival if you wanted to. There's a better look at the disc jockey. Scary trees, gargoyles up top. Signs in the front. And all the dancers. Definitely 80s themed. The Cursed Cabin, $210.
Screams pierce the night and growls echo in the gloom. More victims have found their way to the cursed cabin, but there is no escape from the cabin in the woods.
I like it. There's a lot of stuff going on here.
I like this one too. It's eerie.
That almost looks like Shaggy being chased. Some vultures flying around up top. There's the victims being chased. A skeleton in a cage going down below. There's one on a rope. Good lighting on the side too. There's something coming out of that building. The building itself almost looks like it has eyes and a mouth up front. Look at this scary dog. I was reading this tombstone over here. Lizzie Hatchet died by Hatchet. We're missing the Frightful Fangs Dentistry. We'll swing by another Michael's and see if we can at least show you the box that it's in. We found one inside of a different Michael's, but it's not displayed. We just have the box. So basically it's a vampire dentistry. You see the fangs at the front door and going around the building. Some patient inside. You'll be getting a root canal, it's 30% off. And some Venus flytraps and pumpkins. Mortician Max for $75. This is Death Day services. You have a grave digger, some tombstones, some flowers out front. And the lights glow. There's a little coffin sign. And the zombie is coming up out of his coffin. Towering over the village, the Michael's exclusive Cathedral of Eternal Doom stands as a dark and imposing presence. $75. Roof is starting to decay. Stained glass, some gargoyles. Cathedral of Eternal Doom. And you have this cemetery, the Grim Reaper on the side of it. Now let's look at the accessories. We've seen some of these as we have walked around the display. Make sure you pick up your free flyer showing all the items.
These are just a nice addition to your display.
Yeah, adds to it. Spellmatic for 13. There's a stone pathway for 22. The Flying Spectre. We might end up getting this one, even though we probably won't buy that piece. That's 13. The pumpkins Bobby was talking about earlier for 7. Tombstones for 6. Terrifying trash cans for 10. There's a skeleton coming up out of the grave for 9. And a set of 3 coffins for 6. Gargoyle fence for 13. There's that tree.
Good time to get these trees when they're on sale. This one lights up. It's $35 right now. I like that one.
Pathway lights for 27. Tombstones. And a cemetery sentinel for 24. Something that we buy. It's landscaping. This is $20. It's like moss. You gotta have that. Creepy pumpkin patch for 25. Expansion cable. We can hook up 3 different items for $12. Some lights for 8. 18 on the purple lights. And I don't know how many of these we have. We have several. These are $30. This is where you can hook up 3 items. Something we have never done is you can use this sticky max to get your pieces from moving for $4.
And don't forget your platforms. For $22, you get a large one and 2 small ones. We have several of these.
And they are messy, aren't they, Bobby?
They are.
We got a vacuum after we put these up. And the last thing, sinister trees for $50. If you look close, you can see the faces on the trees. This might be something we get, but we're definitely going to use a coupon on it. There, I zoomed in, you can kind of see the face a little better. And the last thing we'll do is show you the boxes that they come in. Some of them are pretty large. Before we end this video, I'm gonna tell you which one I like the best. I'm going with the Misty Grave Mausoleum.
I like Halloween at the Wilsons.
That's a cool one too. But I think Lemax has done a great job with their lineup this year, especially the Michaels exclusives. So make sure to look for some money-saving coupons and head out to Michaels and get these before they are all gone.
So if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe.
Yeah, so until we meet again,
J&B have left the building.